Right now, a live picture from inside the United Center in Chicago. And that's where we find 12 News' Deanna Gutierrez with tonight's lineup. Deanna?
Well, Kristen, here inside of the United Center in Chicago, delegates, family members, friends, all starting to file their way in to take their seats. Rapper and Chicagoan Common was actually doing a little walkthrough, a sound check, mic check, all of that happening here before the program gets underway. Earlier today, we were kind of scoping out the area to see what to watch out for, but we do know that President Joe Biden spoke late last night saying our best days are not behind us, they are before us, and tonight's theme is a bold vision for America's future. Headlining tonight's program, former President Barack Obama, along with First Lady Michelle Obama. They will both speak here in their hometown of Chicago. Second Gentleman Doug Emhoff and Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker will also be taking the stage. Vice President Harris and Governor Tim Walz will talk to supporters at a Milwaukee rally. Live programming from here in Chicago at the United Center will be streamed into Milwaukee's Fiserv Forum. Speakers are expected to take the stage any moment now. 12 News Political Director Matt Smith joining us live here in the convention floor. Matt, tonight's program will include a ceremonial roll call.
Ceremonial, Deanna, because if you remember, Kamala Harris and Governor Walz nominated virtually, but tonight, Wisconsin delegation is fully prepared for this ceremonial roll call. Cheeseheads intact. Christine Sinicki, have you guys outdone everyone in this arena tonight with the cheeseheads?
Oh, if you look around, yep, I think we have.
For the ceremonial roll call, the cheeseheads, and this is going to be led by Jason Ray, the DNC secretary. He is a Wisconsin native who will be leading this. We talked with him yesterday about the importance of this ceremonial roll call happening tonight. Take a listen. We saw a little preview of that in the hall yesterday. As much as you can, give me a preview. What is that going to look like, and what's the goal of that tomorrow?
You know, it's really going to be a celebration. It is going to be the delegates on the floor, but also people across the country watching and seeing us come together, united behind Vice President Harris as our party's nominee. It will be unlike any roll call we've seen before, and I'm really excited for it.
Expand on that a little bit. What does that mean?
It's just going to have a different vibe to it. So I can't wait for folks to tune in tomorrow and get to see it.
I'm going to be here. I'm the one that gives the tally of our votes here. So it's all about democracy.
How do you think that ceremonial roll call will go tonight on the floor?
It's going to be great. People are going to be, obviously you know who's going to win this down here. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of activity.
All right, so we have the cheese in hand for the roll call. Governor Evers will be at the mic. If you remembered at the RNC, Republicans did the same thing. But Democrats have been quick to point out that they were the first in 2016 to do this during their convention. Yes, maybe some bipartisan love for cheese, but also some political competition with the cheese. That roll call happening ahead of Vice President Kamala Harris inside Fiserv Forum, and then, of course, former President Barack Obama here on stage in primetime tonight, Deanna.
All right, Matt, I can tell you that the cheeseheads definitely stand out from all the way up here in the penthouse suite. Matt Smith will be continue checking in with you throughout the rest of the evening. Wisconsin's delegation meeting this morning for breakfast with cheeseheads on their tables. They listened to Arizona Senator Mark Kelly. The former astronaut told them that he's been spending some extra time in battleground Wisconsin to help re-elect Senator Tammy Baldwin and keep his fight against former President Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, in my opinion, he is a relic from the past who wants to drag us backwards. I've flown in space 4 times. I've flown in combat 39 times. Not once did I do that by myself. It was always as part of a bigger team of people. And when we work together, when we collaborate, when we support each other, when we organize, we can accomplish great things.
12 News has learned 2 prominent Wisconsin Democrats will speak at the DNC this week. They're on your screen here. Mayor Cavalier Johnson expected to take the stage tomorrow night. Senator Tammy Baldwin will address the convention on Thursday. Now, protesters interrupted Vice Presidential nominee Tim Walz earlier this morning.
It was a big crowd, supporters, signs, and across the street, there was a different group of people.
Walz was addressing the Women's Caucus in Chicago when protesters from the group Code Pink tried to shout him down, demanding a stop to the war in Israel. Walz didn't miss a beat and kept going with his speech while security removed those protesters from the room. Now, Cruz installed an additional line of security fencing all around the United Center. The extra protection going up overnight. The new fencing comes after protesters broke through the outer security fence yesterday. Police arrested 4 people in that protest there.